Yo, what's going on? How y'all doing? Why am I acting like this? Yo, what the hell? Okay, well, somebody got mute. Yeah, mute the mic. All right, there you go. But anyway, this is your man Cold Chaos. I'm sounding like I'm coming from another dimension right now, right? I don't know what's going on. I got two video screens here. Let me see. Yeah, some of them wicked right here. This is crazy. Let me try to delete this right here. Let's get out the way. Let me see. All right, hear me now? All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna remove this right here. And what we here on episode 42, but it's more like 43. And that ain't my man Jimmy Fox. Like, there's a lot of things that's not adding up. You know, when I say it's not adding up, yo, your fans, your friends, I already know your family and everything. Yo, they can be in contact with you. But why would you post on Instagram an old post? Why you not coming out with a new post and saying thank you to the fan or thank you for your support? Something new, something fresh, not nothing old. That let me know if that's some fact right there. But we got a nice little short show, and I want you to enjoy this short show. All right, we going. I love you. I miss y'all, and I want y'all to party with me. So I am going to show myself. I'm here, right here. Boom. Um, yeah, y'all can see my cameras up the back, what I'm saying, holding down for the fort. But it is 7:10, 2:23, and this is 42 episode of the Crazy Dropoff. So let's get to something that's real heavy. You know what I mean? Let's start off not exactly with Jamie Foxx. We figured, but we're gonna go off with this right here because I want y'all to be aware of what's going on. It's sad if you don't.
My mentor Lucas showed me this little known app that now makes me $2,750 a week in passive income online. Thanks to an AI powered referral fee system, literally any
Right, okay, I had to back it up because I had two studios open at one time, and I didn't know that shit could even exist. So please forgive me, y'all. Please forgive me on this. I know it kind of switched up, and I hope it is not fucked up on y'all end when y'all see it. So let me take it back. Like I said, I'm gonna show myself on camera. Boom, here I go. Now let's go to our presentation that we're supposed to be at. We're supposed to be right here. Sheesh. All right.
Building secret underground tunnels.
Do y'all know what's going on in Cleveland, Ohio right now?
Like y'all know Cleveland, Ohio, yo, I represent it. I'm from it. I'm in it. And that's why I stay up in it and I push against it. And it must be a big problem. Because I never seen nothing like a big problem in Cleveland, Ohio. So we're gonna do this.
Mothers, fathers, do you care to know? There's been 30 missing children within just 2 weeks. 30 missing children. How is it
Snatch
that
them up.
Ohio has 11.75 million people and no one knows what's going on in Cleveland, Ohio with our children? It's not getting national news. It's not getting any coverage
Oh, go ahead. You can be cooking, babe.
whatsoever. No one's covering anything on this matter except me. I know exactly what's going on with our children. I need you to listen and pay attention. If you're operating at a low vibrational frequency, you're not going to understand what I'm saying.
And there's so many people
Gotta be
operating at that low vibrational frequency. Y'all, it's time to up these vibrations, right? You got to be able to understand what people are talking about, be able to comprehend these things. You can't just push it to the side anymore. It's out there.
It's out there. You got to be at another frequency, a frequency of know that is aware. You got to go awareness now. Got to be on. Instead of 100, you got to be on 2,000, like straight up. And that's why I be bringing most of these awarenesses so you can change our frequencies and adapt and get ready for the shift change. Shift change is gonna be a hell of a shift change, and it's just more people than just me that's trying to help out with the frequencies that are being changed. So you got to be aware and listen and keep up and stay up. Don't fall and those back off and then be back in la la land. Because if not, you're part of the problem. You're making the shit and you're letting it happen. Let's go.
Putting it in plain sight.
What I'm about to show you is profound. It's going to be unbelievable, but it's the reason why these beings are in my background. Pay attention. I'm about to show you.
There is something dark and dangerous happening in Cleveland, Ohio. Nearly 30 children have been reported missing in the area over a 2-week span in May. That's right, about 30 kids vanishing over a 2-week span last month. It's frightening. Between May 2nd and May 16th, 27 people under the age of 18 reported missing, according to Cleveland police. And one local police chief hasn't seen anything like it before.
There's peaks and valleys when it comes to missing persons, but this year just seems to be like an extraordinary year. In my 33 years in law enforcement, this just seems like an unusually high number.
Law enforcement isn't sure if these kids were trafficked, involved in gang activity, caught up in drugs. Doesn't help that Cleveland is one of the highest crime rates in the nation. The other problem is a lack of photos of many of these missing kids. If you look through Cleveland's missing persons page, you'll see many
What color
profiles
are
with
they?
blurbs that say photo not available. These missing children's cases do not make the news unless they're Amber Alert.
Now I'm about to show y'all why this is happening. Pay attention. This is true. This is what's happening. I know it sounds unbelievable, but this is why this is taking place with our children. We must protect our children, stand by our children, love our children. But this is why Satan was the only angel that fell from heaven.
Right.
It was the third that fell with him. I love y'all. Protect our children.
So, a lot of kids been coming up missing. Yeah, they've been coming up missing for a long time. Teenagers, younger kids, toddlers. It's very crazy and it's very strenuous to see this. Every time you turn on the news, ambulance been going off on my phone. My phone been hitting jumps. They've been just being snatched. I mean, I don't know what trend is going on popping off around here. It's a lot of shit that's been popping off in Cleveland, yo. Cleveland has been under a hellfire war zone. I mean, everything up under the sun been going down in Cleveland. You know what I mean? Trying to live and thrive here, it's like fighting a demon every day. We fighting shit. These young kids out here with these Glocks, these switches, it's popping niggas. They ain't fighting niggas. I mean, kids coming up missing, kids coming up shot, grown people coming up missing. Only thing you don't see on here in Cleveland is these weird ass TikTok videos that you see that happens in the country. You know what I mean? That so off in the bank where they got woods and creepy crawlers, you know what I'm saying? But for real, I mean, a lot of shit been going on in Cleveland and surrounding in Cleveland, Ohio. So we got to be keeping our kids closer to us. And you got to watch, you got to stay in their business. If your kids is on social media, I advise you, as a parent, me, I got 2 kids. 110, 113. 13 want to be on social media so bad. Like, hell no. Hell no. Because for one, he ain't on there for the right reasons. For 2, he don't know about what he's doing. He's following his followers, his friends, and they following and looking up other shit that poison the mind. So I gotta look and make sure and see what he's doing on social media. My other one, he's too young. He's not on it. Most he do is try to find glitches on GTA. You know what I mean? On YouTube. But you gotta, when you go out in public, that's where it happens. It happens that 1 second. You can be looking at something. Women. I'm gonna say women because women be looking at stuff like, oh, this person's so cute, and that kid's right there. But then they suddenly turn around, that kid is gone. That kid is gone. You see the videos where they snatch him up and be trying to leave. So keep your kids close and keep your enemies closer. So you don't even know if it's them. So let's move to the next plateau. Keep your kids close, y'all. Love them. Love the kids. Take care of the kids. You are their protector. You are their protector. You are their terminator protector. You're keeping them away from predators. If you do not protect them, somebody else is going to take them. You won't see it for the rest of your life. It is hard. There's facts that the sheriff building has relocated like 27 kids that was missing in the not drug trafficking, but sex trafficking ring. Yeah, and they humbled up on them. Like, got them. They humbled up on them. I don't know if those kids return safe, but it's a lesson noted. Like, gotta keep the kids close. Yeah. It's a lot of people that don't keep their kids close because they too busy distracted by other shit. Kids can get snatched up out of your own home. Lock your doors. Make sure your shit is locked before you go to sleep. Make sure it's locked because if not, you got somebody there that you don't want to see. And if you ain't got no cameras, you ain't got no motion detectors. Sheesh. Man, I'm just saying, keeping it 500 with y'all. Let's go.
Line in the past without success, but all that changed the moment he showed me how this unique system works. He got up.
The commander of the mission. Here's Commander Dick Scobie next to Richard Scobie, the CEO of Cows and Trees. Here's his company's original. The top picture is the Challenger ship shortly after.
With the Russian, yeah.
Passed away when the Challenger shuttle exploded. Miraculously, it was found out that they both had twin brothers.
Osama bin Laden was a friend. Was an agent. Yeah.
Now, yo, listen to this young brother right here. Don't this shit make sense? Don't this shit sound familiar? I mean, we all skeptical thinkers, not conspiracy, but skeptical realism thinkers. That's what I say. We are skeptical realism thinkers. We deep thought sinkers. Deep thought seekers, not sinkers, seekers. But check this out. Check what this brother is saying, yo. Let's do it. Do the damn thing.
Under the code name Tim Osman. With the Russians. Yeah, the Russians. They needed Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, they wanted to get the Russians out of Afghanistan. They called on Osama bin Laden. He said, "Okay, fine, I'll help you to get them out." And they gave agreements. They gave him money. And they gave him intelligence information. The moment that happened, he got him out. He said, "Okay, good. Well, where's the end of your bargain?" They said, "Forget this. We're not going to give you nothing." Yeah. And that's what happened. And he turned on America. Same thing with Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was a friend of America. He was a good friend of the Bush family. Yeah. They gave him money. He actually was built into military power with over $80 million. They did that for Saddam Hussein. He was.
Yo, If anybody that knows about the politicians, and about America, about the bank debt that we owe a lot of people, especially China. We in debt with China. Like, I ain't gonna give it away. Check it out. I mean, I've been knowing it before this brother even came up on the scene.
Given the key to the city of Detroit. I mean, let's be real here. What?
Which is part of the history of why we have beef with Iran as well.
Come
because
on,
we
bro.
helped fund the Iran-Iraq war.
Come on, brother. He know what it is. Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, man, I'll be pleased with our brother, was not some dictator. See, it's funny how the media will make you look like a damn monster. American media.
When it suits, because America was in bed with Gaddafi.
Come on,
as
brother.
well at one point.
Come on. Well, I'll just say this. In Libya, number one, Libya under Colonel Muammar Gaddafi had zero debt. They had free education, free health care. If you wanted to go to school abroad, they would give you the money and pay for the tuition, and it would pay for your room and board. When you got married, they would give the family $5,000. If you wanted to own a farm, they would give you all the tractors, all the seeds, and the land to till that farm. Gaddafi and the country of Libya was one of the only countries on the planet that had zero debt, was completely free to do whatever they wanted to do. And that's why they called him a dictator, because he would not allow America to have access to that wealth. He was going to create a joint currency using the wealth under the feet of the Libyan people, the gold, the oil, etc., and the wealth of the nearly 50 other countries in Africa, and come together to create a African currency. That money, based on the African worth, would have bankrupt China's yuan. It would have bankrupt America's dollar. It would have bankrupt the European pound. So that.
But guess what? Now, Africa is joined parts of Africa. I'm gonna say like 50% of Africa. You know, the civilized part of Africa is joined in with China, India, Russia, and other countries for that new distribution of currency. They're making a whole nother change. This right here is kind of late. This is old right here, but it's bringing you up to speed because he's talking what's going on now. You know what I mean? So now America is left to hang and dry. America is going down. We're going down. You going down. Because we owe money all around. Now we look like fucking clowns. Because Joe Biden is giving us shit away to his son's goals. Feel our pain. We got homeless on the street, man. And he ain't even helping home. He no. He's a part of that Illuminati shit. Yo, facts.
Was removing total neocolonialism from the planet, and they said we need to get rid of this nigga now, because if he comes to power with those other 50 countries in Africa, we will have to bow to them. And we do not want to bow to them. That was what it was about, money, because Gaddafi was a friend of America. Interestingly enough, when America tries to say this person, that person is a dictator, that person is a dictator, the first question you need to ask is, hold on. What is it that country has that America needs? That's the first question you'd ask them. America is currently over $60 trillion in debt. Make this very clear. America, if you look at
what does America need? Do you know the answer to that? What does America need? Since my people are so smart, yo, subscribe, like that button, beat that button, beat that like button, bring it up to views. Yeah. Tell me, if you know the $1 million question, what does America needs? Before I press this button, leave it in the comments. Let me know.
Wall Street, they say a little over 22 trillion. But who do we owe? Y'all need to clap that question. Ask it again. I have been waiting for somebody to ask you because you didn't know. And the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan has been telling it for a long time. The international banking families of Europe. You're talking about the Wahlbergs, the DuPonts, the Rothschilds. You're talking about the Carnegies. You're talking about those people who the Rockefellers. They own America after 1913 with the creation of the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve Act came into existence, and they literally are a gangster group that has nothing to do with the Constitution whatsoever. They took over the monetary printing of the money in America. That's only supposed to be given to Congress. They took over the continuous economic manipulation of America. So anything that happens in America goes through the international banking families of America, or Europe, pardon me. And they own America. They own most of the world.
Yeah,
and that's what
nation.
America owns.
Yeah.
Exactly. International banking families of Europe.
So it's not even debt with China. It's them more than anyone.
And let me just talk about that. Yes, America owes China over 1.1 trillion. They owe Japan over $1 trillion. They actually owe North Korea money as well. America owes over 75 countries money.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, just for me.
Slow down. I'm talking
No. Just for me, because I really don't know this shit. So what do? They go and say, "Yo, let me borrow $1 trillion"? Is that how
they're like a humongous credit card to the world?
America is the biggest whore in the world. The biggest oil junkie in the world. Okay. So America
goes whores now, so you know.
Yeah, I gotta say whore.
America's bigger than ever.
Oh yeah.
Then Lucia from my hood. Let me stop.
America for a woman, I don't think any man would want to touch her. I just say it that way. Respectful to the sisters, just being real. But America owes so many countries money. It's insane. It's really insane. So whenever she's talking about other countries and saying these are terrorists, see, you go to another nation that didn't invite you.
Right.
You try to have negotiations and tell them, listen, give us your oil, diamonds, etc. We'll have some negotiations. And they say, well, no, we don't want you to have that. You go to another one. And America says, oh, okay, cool. So America leaves. What do? They send in agents through the CIA. They assassinate the leadership after they use the media in that country to turn the people against the leader of that country. Then it's called a coup. They assassinate the leader and they prop up someone who is a CIA agent who they have trained to be the new person to run for the leadership of that country, put him in place, and then they have free access to the wealth that they already were trying to get in the first place. This is called a coup. America's been doing it for a very long time. They have murdered and assassinated leaders all across the planet.
Which Iran as well with the Shah and everything.
Oh, yeah, the Shah. America is a gangster, brother. I mean, a real one.
A real gangster. You see what I'm saying? America is like, they up there. Like, they Debo. They Debo and they putting us all in that pot with them. You know what I mean? They putting us all in that pot with them, and America is now suffering in the end, the backlash of it. And it's a lot more stuff to go on. The thing is, are you able to know what's going on? Are you knowing? Are you peeping? Are you waking up every day preparing for what's about to hit the storm and hit your damn front door? It's going to hit your front door. It's going no. It's going to hit your pockets first. It's going to hit your pockets. Then it's going to hit your child's school. Then it's going to hit your job. Then it's going to hit you. Then where you going to be? It's going to hit the homestead. Everybody's going to be affected, even the rich, even the people that's been successful with business, that done built shit up from the ground for many years, handed down to generation to generation to survive and thrive. They're going to be affected. All the rich people, everybody is going to be affected by this big wave coming. You know what I mean? Just want you to know that. Let's move on to the next plateau. This is what we're going on to with the boy Jamie FOXX. So I don't think that's Jamie, man, for real, because Jamie been in the hospital and he been out in the rehab, and his productive updates and his well-being of recovering has been like so secretive. Like if it was me and I've been through all this, I'm gonna reach out to my people. First thing I'm gonna do is shout out an Instagram of me saying everything. I appreciate all the support, all the love from all my fans, from my coworkers, from my peers, to everyone. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the love that you guys been giving me. I'm out here. I'm trying to recover even more. I'm trying to enjoy time with the family, my daughter. But Jamie ain't doing that. That's what made me know that Jamie's been gone, because it only take a couple weeks for a clone to fully develop and be grown. See, their growth spurt is different because they're engineered in a lab, and their growth spurt is different. It's more like kind of like The growth spurt is faster than a dog. And something be off. They're not perfectly cloned. They're not perfectly cloned, but I want to say they're like 80% identical. The shits be thrown off. So let's go off into this right here.
Some good news surrounding Jamie Foxx's health scare that took place back in April. The 55-year-old actor and comedian was just spotted Sunday afternoon enjoying a yacht ride down Lake Michigan in Chicago. According to TMZ, who would first break the news, a now-released video would show Fox interacting with a group of fans who spotted him sitting on a mega yacht accompanied by what looks to be his family and youngest daughter. At first, many people would be skeptical if the video of Fox was old, but we have to report that an Instagram user would take an entirely separate photo of Fox on the same day, enjoying some of the Chicago weather. User FatFolks624 would share a photo of Fox on the boat with the caption, "Auntie said she just sailed past Jamie Foxx on Lake Michigan. She said it looks like he's doing well." For many, this comes as a relief after months of speculation. According to People magazine just a week ago, a source was shared that he still was not himself after his mysterious medical emergency. He is getting the best care and working hard to recover right now, but he's still not himself. For those who don't know, Fox will be taken to Chicago medical facility Shirley Ryan Ability Lab. According to their site, the facility specializes in traumatic brain injury, stroke recovery, spinal cord injury, pediatric rehabilitation, and cancer rehabilitation. Sources have claimed that Fox suffered a stroke in Atlanta while filming his new film, Back in Action. As far as Fox's career, he is headed back to the screen for the newest film, They Clone Tyrone, on July 21st, starring Fox, John Boyega, and Tiana Paris. While doing press for the project, Boyega recently gave an update about Fox's health and shared he was good. "Yeah, he's all good. He's all good." Now, according to TMZ, not only was Fox spotted on the boat on Sunday, but he was also spotted out Saturday night in Chicago. This officially marks the first time the public is seeing Fox with their own eyes, hopefully ending several rumors and further speculation on if Fox was okay. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Do you agree with Jamie Foxx remaining quiet for this long, or should his team have come forward much sooner on what happened?
I don't think his team should have came forward sooner. I think Jamie Foxx should have came to the scene sooner. Because now he's being controlled. Now he's being handled. So he's getting straight back to work. Straight back to work. Kept out the public's eye. Only thing you see him is on a damn fucking boat being passed by on a boat. All right. You can't even tell who that is. Only how you can tell is by Jamie Foxx's face. If you get a zoom in, and if we get any picture on Jamie Foxx, you can tell by the freckles on his face. And he got 2 freckles right there by the indentations of the beginning of his eyebrows. That I spotted, and I noted that down. He has one on the left, right before the eyebrow, one on the right before the eyebrow. And then he got another freckle that's right up under. I want to say that's his what? That's his right eye. So he got a freckle that's right up under his right eye. Now, if he's not cloned, then he will have these features that's from his birthright. But if he's cloned, he will not have those freckles in those same identical places. I'm just going there, and you can tell how this new guy act. I mean, this is just weird. It's not Jamie to me.
Happened to the award-winning comedian. For more news and comedy, be sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. And for more original content, you can head over to hypeplusTV.com. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.
So, yo, I thank y'all for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Like, share. Yo, this is your man, Krazy Chaos of 103 Krazy Dropoff Radiopod. Episode 42. This is what it do. I'm out. Peace. Love you. Respect. Stay aware. Keep your family protected. And just love, man. Peace. I'm up out of here. Real nigga out.